Why is there racism in the world today? Is it just because you guys say it's something as superficial as our skin color, or is deeper than that?
I think it's deeper, and I think you need to see it. You need to go back so many years to even try to justify.
You want to justify
you cannot
racism?
I'm not saying that we can justify it, but to understand it, right? We need to go back so many years. Like the Europeans, for example, they're white.
Yeah.
To see a person with a darker complexion was rare back in the day. Imagine.
Look, bullshit. That's bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
Because all over the world, the Native Americans, were they white?
No.
The Aboriginals of Australia,
No.
were they white? So what
They
are
were not.
you talking about? Like you said, black was something new to the Europeans.
You know, I think
When there's even studies that the ancient Europeans they had darker skin color
so.
and blue eyes.
So be it, maybe, but I think it's all we need to also see it from the point of view that, or do you actually? Let me put it this way: do you think that white people look down on people of color?
Is that not the definition of racism?
No, but I mean that. How can I explain it better?
Like we're
do you
inferior.
do you think that it's in the way of we looking down on people, let's say from Africa?
Yes.
That you were not civilized in the same way as we were. Maybe you were not as smart as the white people back in the day saw themselves.
Is that not delusion?
But we still need to, try to see it from their point of view.
Wait, I came prepared today. Let me educate you. First of all, what makes our skin dark is melanin.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I said, you have melanin too.
Everybody has.
Yes, but you don't have as much as I do. Because melanin is, I took down a note.
Yeah.
Melanin is an aromatic bipolymer, an organic semiconductor. It's found in air, skin, and eyes,
Exactly, yeah.
Your eyes have a blue color because of melanin, right? So, everybody have melanin.
Yeah, but you guys have more melanin.
Yes, we do, proudly.
A lot more melanin.
Proudly.
Than white people.
And also, do you know that there are 3 types of melanin? They have the Eumelanin, the Pheomelanin, and the Neuromelanin. Okay. The point of interest now is the Eumelanin.
Which is...
Eumelanin is an effective absorbent of light. It is synthesized through the process of melanogenesis. This is the oxidation of amino acid, tyrosine, which further proceeds to polymerization, And this is where it becomes very, very interesting.
Enlighten me, please.
Eumelanin dissipates 99.9% of ultraviolet radiation.
From the sun.
Exactly. And it protects the skin cells from cancers, like malignant melanoma.
Right.
That is very prevalent among the white folks,
Because we don't carry as much melanin.
It protects the skin from UVA,
Yeah.
UVB radiation.
Yeah.
Good. Now tell me, how is being black a disadvantage?
It's not a disadvantage. Would you call yourself superior?
I just quoted out stats and facts.
Would you call yourself
scientific
superior?
proof?
Are you superior?
Yes.
So in this way, okay, so now it's okay to say that you're better than someone else. But when white people did it, it wasn't okay.
But we are not being racist. You are superior. You are claiming that you are superior over a disadvantage. It's just like a cripple looking at an upright man as inferior. It doesn't add up.
Yeah, but the thing is, you might as well be green. It would not have mattered. So, it's a fact that you come from that continent.
No. Yeah. I'm telling you that melanin. I've just quoted out the advantages of melanin. And okay. Let me further stretch it. Do you know that neuromelanin? It can help some neurodegenerative disorders like Parkinson's disease. There are research that is ongoing about neuromelanin.
Yeah.
Our skin color should be a pride, which it is to true Africans like myself.
Yeah.
It's a pride. I can go out in the sun, Eumelanin is going to dissipate 99.9% of ultraviolet rays. But your skin is going to absorb it. It will absorb it and not dissipate it. Then later on you worry about skin cancer and all sorts. So whenever you see a black man, instead of you seeing that skin color as they're inferior, you should see it as, oh my God, these guys are superior. You mean these guys can play all day in the sun and not worry about melanoma? Eumelanin dissipate 99.9% of ultraviolet ray?
Yeah.
You guys have been psyched. Your psyche has been psyched to believe that black people are, they are primitive. They don't have... Look, let me tell you something.
Tell me.
Skin, our skin color is a sense of pride. Is a sense of protection. Is a sense of superiority. Is a sense of identity. It's not a weakness. You watch soccer games and you see some countries, some racist European countries, the fans will be booing, woo, 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 making monkey sounds, throwing banana on the pitch, and you think that is, you guys are uneducated. You guys are uneducated. And I'm going to lecture you. Just like the Moors did when they came to Spain and they saw you guys pooing on yourself and they taught you how to take shower 3 times a day. So I'm going to lecture you and correct that race gene. You guys are racist because of jealousy.
Well, that's your take on it.
You don't have what we have. Now you want to eat on it.
Who says we want to have it though?
Who says you want to have it?
Who says we want to have it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you go tanning.
I don't want to have it.
You go tanning sometimes. You want to look like a black man. You guys are doing fillers on your lips now because you want to look like black women. You guys once criticized this, that a big lip is a sign of, it's not beautiful. It's something that, that doesn't look nice. But you guys want to look like us now. You copy our culture. You dance to our music. But still you hate us. Huh? We haven't done nothing to you guys. If we are that barbaric, like you guys claim we are, we would have led a lot of attacks on European countries for the past history. Look at Mandela. Mandela is celebrated all over the world today because of his stance for peace. During the apartheid regime in South Africa, a lot of South Africans were killed. When Mandela, when he was the president of South Africa, he didn't take out revenge against the white folks. He didn't take out revenge. He accepted them. You guys did these things out of stupidity and out of ignorance. You guys were barbaric. But he didn't order for that they should execute every white person. He accepted them. That's what happened all over Africa. We accept you guys. I'm telling you today, if you go to Congo, a lot of people, they won't throw stones at you. They will still accept you. Welcome, ma'am. They will still be nice towards you. But when Africans come to Europe, you guys want to treat them with the harshness.
Well, we can go back to this too because
things.
We have been programmed. I can agree on that to a certain point. There's a new generation coming now. And I hope that they will treat the world better than we've done in the past. But for me, for example, when I grew up, what the media was portraying, especially in cartoons even, which is crazy because they're usually for kids, right? For children, for young children. As soon as there was something or had to do with Africa, I remember Donald Duck, for example. The ants. They were African ants. What did they look like? Huge lips. On the ants, dark ants, brown or even black color, making drum sounds when they were patrolling. Get it? Like we're programmed, so don't blame us too much. We have a brain, I know, but the media has done so much damage when it comes to portraying Africans to the rest of the world. So give us some slack. Not everyone is bad, but I need to justify and I need to defend people also, because the media is what it is. And a lot of people can probably agree with me on this one.
The truth is right now available to everyone. You can
Absolutely.
go on Google.
Everybody can
You can
Google.
make research.
Facts.
Yeah. Melanin is a strength.
Yeah.
Do you know that melanin is more valuable than gold? Gold currently is selling for 62 euros per gram, while melanin is 544 euros per gram.
It's expensive.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
No wonder our kids are going missing these days. No wonder the social service are targeting black mothers. God knows what they do with those kids. Maybe they probably had their melanin extracted.
This is funny now. I'm sorry.
No, how can we
Because
know?
Again,
How can we
you're
know?
putting yourself and black people in a victimized position. They're not taking your children for that purpose. Do you know that
Why are they taking our
melanin?
children?
You know that it can be synthesized. It can be produced synthetically. And
From
you know
what?
what? Fungi has it. Plants has it.
Plant.
Animals has it.
We are talking
don't
about, I just told you.
Yeah, but we don't
I just
need
lectured you
humans.
on the types of melanin.
Yeah, but we don't need
Neuromelanin,
humans for all the melanin.
Eumelanin and Pheomelanin.
Yeah, but we don't need just humans for that purpose.
You think a plant melanin is going to accommodate well in your body?
But we don't need it for humans.
I'm telling you that in order to synthesize melanin, you need melanin cells.
Yes, I know.
Like neuromelanin is synthesized in the brain, so you need some specific cells for it to be compatible to your body. This is not medication here. You can't take melanin medication and wake up black.
Yeah.
You think it's possible? It's not possible. It's just like when they do organ transplants.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that both parties are compatible with each other.
Of course.
So we have to open our mind. Because at the end of the day, a person that has Parkinson's disease might get help. When the research has been concluded, might get help, voluntarily. The way people donate kidney, someone might want to donate his neuromelanin.
Right.
To a patient that has Alzheimer's, and it will help out, or Parkinson, it will help out. I can guarantee you that a lot of people have already been cured of Parkinson's disease by our melanin, by our neuromelanin.
Yeah, could be the case, but I still don't
But you won't
think...
see it on the front news. They would praise, Africans, oh my God, these guys are saving lives. They won't say that.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't go with their narrative, I think there are people that just want to, they spend millions of dollars, billions of dollars, just to spread this misinformation that black is inferior.
Could be the case.
It's a funded process.
Could be. Yeah.
They fund it. They just want to make you see every black man as a charity case. Look at Mr. Beast when he went to Africa.
All right,
Was it Kenya?
Kenya,
He went to Kenya and created wells.
The water wells.
You can see the white supremacy complex on that video.
Do you think he did the wrong thing?
I would say that it's a charity organization, right?
Right. Philanthropy.
I think he had good intentions. But the way he portrayed it was not acceptable.
Because he filmed it?
No, the way he portrayed it.
Or the way he portrayed it in the video.
In the video.
Right.
The way he showed the way he was filming the people like they were. I'm sure that that stream with dirty water, I'm sure that it was created. It was orchestrated.
So you're saying that he faked.
Yes. He's trying to cajole, because it's a philanthropy, right?
Yeah.
So he's trying to cajole people to make more donations,
Yeah.
And I would like to state this now that the government of Kenya, they need to investigate and make sure that every proceeds from that video gets to those kids.
Of course, if that's what he promised, then that's what should happen.
Mr.
Obviously.
Beast, do due diligence. It behoves you to do due diligence.
Yeah.
Don't leave those donations to the charity organization alone. Follow through make sure that those monies, they get to those kids, those actors.
If that's what's been promised, then that's what should happen.
So,
but you think he totally faked the situation? Like the streams are not dirty in that way?
Mr. Beast is a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of his, his appearance on podcasts.
I think most people have.
So he's a good, he knows how to hook the audience,
Facts, yeah.
So I won't blame him from using that tactics to hook the audience, but
the way he portrayed
the
living situation
it was like a white Jesus coming to save the, the way he portrayed it, and you saw the part where they said these kids, they've never tasted ice cream in their life.
I remember
this was the first time they've tried ice cream. Like these things,
They don't live in huts or what? They have electricity. They have running water. At least now, since Mr. Beast fixed
I felt uncomfortable watching the video. As an African.
Yeah.
And a lot of fools, they came online to defend Mr. Beast, and I saw a guy, taking on an African that complained about it on Twitter.
Okay.
And he was analyzing the video and was saying,
yeah.
"Oh, your government, they didn't do anything, they didn't do this, but Mr. Beast came and did this, did that." You shut up your dirty, smelly mouth.
Right.
Go make research.
Yeah.
Why are the people in that situation?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why are they though?
Kenya is a rich country.
When I looked at that video from Mr. Beast, I mean, come on. All I saw, honestly, was a mud hut.
And you saw the part where they said
mud huts.
Yeah, and you saw the part where they said they didn't have electricity.
Exactly.
And on the video, we could spot a power line.
I actually saw that.
A power line.
Yeah.
And he said they didn't have electricity. If you want to fake something for views, at least do it correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, true. But at least he did a good thing. Anyway.
Yeah, he did a good thing. Mr. Beast,
he helped a lot of people.
Please follow through on those donations.
Yeah.
Don't just leave it to the charity organizers to handle the funds. You have to make sure that every cent gets to Africa.
Because we know how those charity organizations work.
We know how they work.
So we don't trust it too much.
Basically scammers.
Exactly.
We've encountered a lot of them.
Right.
Take advantage of African people.
Yeah.
Put flies on their eyes and take these photos and post it on their website and say, for $1 a day, you can save an African kid.
Exactly. Media.
The media is controlled. We all know. And I believe a podcast like this is here to, enlighten people and tell people the truth.
And see it from two different sides.
Different sides. You are seeing it from the original side, from an African side.
Exactly.
From an African perspective. We are sick and tired of the West. The West, they're always the ones to tell our narrative. We don't want that anymore.
Yeah.
The ancestors have awoken. We are here to tell our own stories.
You have all the power
it affects
now.
us.
You have all the power.
We don't need a white man to tell us how we feel.
Exactly.
They're always the ones telling us how we feel.
Yeah.
No. We will tell you how we feel.
Good. Do it.
Give these people human rights. Give them human right is my property. Like, how can you give me my property? How can you give me
everybody's property?
How can they give me human rights? I have the right to live. I have the right to eat. I have the right to be housed. I have the right to education.
But your leaders don't let you live your life the way they're supposed to.
Because they are a bunch of puppets controlled by the West.
That's not our fault.
Oh, they are controlled by you guys. So how is that not your fault? They carry out your biddings.
This is a big discussion, and I just feel that these people that are in control in many countries of Africa, they take the money. They take the money. It's more important.
They take the money and bring it to where?
Well, to themselves, to their family.
To the West.
Probably.
See, the democracy they practice in Africa today, a president can be there for not more than 8 years. Be 4 years.
Yeah.
Then they carry out another election. Maybe he's re-elected, then he goes for another 4 years.
Yeah.
After that, it's done.
But then they're already filthy rich.
Look,
so they will just take their family and move.
Exactly. Within that period of time, the West, they usually approach them and tell them, oh, you're only here for 8 years.
Yeah.
8 years max. And you go back to become a normal civilian like everybody. So we can create pathways and gateways, bring this money to Europe.
Of
We
course.
won't raise any red flags.
Yeah.
They will give them accounts, create fake. There was a military general in Nigeria. It's called Abacha. Every year, the money is looted in the 90s.
Yeah.
They still send them to Nigeria. Every year, Europe sends money that guy looted.
Yeah.
Recently, about a month ago, not even up to a month, like about almost 200 million euros was sent back to Nigeria.
But why is it sent back though?
Because, look, they created a pathway for these monies to be looted.
Yeah.
Why didn't they raise a red flag since? Why now?
That's a very
because
good
that
question.
money has served the European people. The money has quadrupled itself. And, with the current state of inflation, that money is nothing. So they were like, okay, let's just keep our slate clean now. This money we've made, we've quadrupled it. So now we can afford to send these peanuts back to Africa. And when they send these monies to Africa, the stupid African leaders, they will question, what about inflation now?
Of course not, because
how
they
much
love money.
has this money made for your bank? They will question it. They will be happy. Oh my God, we just received
They will
200
just
million.
grab everything
Not
they
knowing that
can.
200 million in the 90s is worth over $1 billion now. But they won't talk about that.
Because they're too greedy, first of all.
And that
now.
money, when it gets to Africa, it will still be looted by those European puppets in power.
Yeah.
And that money will still find its way to Europe.
Exactly.
It's
like an evil circle. Evil circle, yeah.
It's a vicious circle.
Blame your leaders, please. Don't blame us. Thank you.
I blame my leaders. My leaders are controlled by Europeans.
Good.
I won't call them my leaders. They are European puppets. Every one of them. Just a little few.
They allow themselves to
genuine.
be, right? They allow themselves to be.
Yeah.